The following is a women's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
The nightmare is real. Here comes Rhea Ripley.
Unchecked aggression in the women's division.
Introducing first, from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley!
The nightmare has arrived in War Games.
The Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, has certainly earned her many monikers within the confines of War Games. She led her team to victory in the first ever Women's War Games match and set a standard for brutality at Survivor Series War Games.
We have seen Ripley continue to embrace her sadistic side. We've seen her become more ruthless with every passing match. And guys, that means every time Rhea Ripley steps foot inside War Games, she is more dangerous than ever.
The Revenge Tour continues.
And representing the Judgment Day, from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan!
Liv Morgan says, "Watch me." Well, there's no better place for that than War Games.
This meaner, angrier Liv has the perfect outlet for her new personality inside this cage.
And also a great place to bark orders to all of her new cronies.
That may be true, Byron, but seeing as how Liv is starting the match tonight, she'll have to survive until backup arrives. I hope you're ready, gentlemen, because War Games are now officially underway.
Brace for impact, everybody. This match is sure to create a rarely seen level of bedlam and destruction.
Nothing pushes the envelope of in-ring mayhem like a War Games match.
Oh! Boom! That puts her on the offensive. Placing her against the turnbuckle. Well scouted by Liv Morgan. Morgan on the receiving end. Wicked forearm. Did you hear that thud?
Oh, right in the solar plexus.
Uh-oh.
Alley-oop! Lifted and completely helpless here.
Rhea Ripley is feeding off the energy in the WWE Universe.
Not a good spot to be in. Oh, what a shot to the ear.
Big time power slam.
Big Mass comes crashing down at full force.
Air whip. I have no way to explain the power we just witnessed. Forget about any size difference. The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor. Corey, in a match like this, there are so many factors at play, so many moving pieces. How do you even game out a strategy here?
Well, you have to look at it just like in a war, Cole. Sure, you can plan for every contingency, but all those plans just might have to go out the window once you're in the line of fire. The best you can really do is stay alert, use any and all numbers advantages to your benefit, and keep on swinging.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Into the ring.
Look at the confidence from Cargill.
What a display of strength here.
Oh my gosh!
Arms trapped. Just unloading knees to the body. Every strike more devastating than the last. Needed the midsection into the pump handle. Here we go.
X Factor. This could be it. If Rhea hits this, it is over for Liv.
Kick to the gut. Here it comes.
Muscling up her opponent for Riptide.
Morgan is completely out of it.
Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant.
A little call and response from the nightmare of the WWE Universe.
Does she think she's in a pose-off or something? This is a wrestling match.
Charging toward the ring and looking to even things up.
Oh, look at this. This is not going to be nice.
What is happening here?
Headbutt, headbutt, headbutt. Oh, repeated headbutts. And saw what was coming there. Oh, jeez. Nasty kick in the face.
And here we go. Climbing up the cage. Only bad things happen from that decision.
Not looking good in this position. And now here's Cargill. Got them off their feet here. Strong elbows round the mark. Boom. Now scaling the War Game structure. This is not going to end well.
Watch out.
Big boot. She just got flung all the way to the other ring. Countdown's on and get ready because this will give one team a greater number. But now Liv, jumping complete shot.
Can Liv put things away here? Holding cage is open and away they go. Ready to get into the action.
Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top rope, giving her team the advantage, but she's looking for her own advantage now. Oh my God, what a move!
Ooh, what a forearm club.
She must have her pilot's license because she went flying into the other ring.
Oh, come on. You already had the advantage. You didn't need to bring that into the ring, too.
And she's returning fire. Searching under the ring now. This can't be good. It's been a hard-hitting affair here tonight.
These competitors are going to have trouble walking on their own after this one. Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation.
Oh, Buster. Just burying their opponent with that trash can.
Elbow puts him in. Big Cargill daring her opponent to get up. Not wanting to waste any more time, making it look easy. I am feeling a Titanic ship roaring through this crowd right now.
Well, you're not the only one, Saxton. It's all coming to a head now.
And seconds left before the end is even here.
Club like a bat out of hell and about to even things up in War Games.
And now Liv is bleeding.
A wise man once said, get the tables.
Oh no, this will not be good. This is so unsafe. Just don't. No. Do whatever it takes, even if it means in harm's way. Oh my goodness, nasty line. And a clothesline. Uh-oh, I don't like this idea one bit. No good reason to be climbing here.
Elbow drop.
Absolute barn burner. Hoisted up across the shoulders into the torture rack submission.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero. Climbing up the War Games steel structure. Better be careful. And that was a successful bit of offense for that maneuver.
Unleashed from the cage and beelining it.
Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go.
No doubt Ripley just ended this. Leaping from high above the cage and turning their opponent into the landing zone. Utilizing the top rope to inflict more.
Now looking at Liv Morgan.
Jumping complete shot. Io's in dire straits. If you want to stay on top in War Games, you have to bring in something special from the armory.
She's not going straight in. She wants something from under the ring.
Adding some extra spice to the numbers advantage by coming in armed to the teeth.
Into a sidewalk slam.
Climbing into the ring, pretty much entering a war zone.
Someone hold the roof down because I think it's coming off the hinges.
What an atmosphere. An insane amount of adrenaline must be coursing through these competitors' veins. Yes, the trash can connects. Talk about taking out the trash.
And a moment of despair for Rodriguez now.
The match hangs in the balance, and Raquel has more questions than answers at this point.
Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds. This is a situation you want to avoid.
Sorely needed reinforcements are all too alive. Let's see what kind of impact they have.
Sidewalk slam delivered.
Big shot taken. That one's going to leave a well.
Setting course to the top turnbuckle.
Mommy doing what she does best. Raquel's just floundering now. A determined look on the face of Ripley. Lining up.
Rhea Ripley. Here we have Liv Morgan.
Jumping complete shot. Liv could have this one.
Steel chair to the temple.
And she will climb. And it's time.
Why would anyone stand? She wants it. Jaded.
No. She's going for the cover. Shoulders down. Is this it?
And only gets a 1 count.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from? Where is she finding the strength?
This is unreal. Look at this.
What is she thinking?
Oh my God, no! You gotta be kidding me! Taking the most extreme risk possible. But will it ultimately pay off?
It could have all been for nothing if you can't capitalize on the big maneuver. Inverted DDT.
Stop right there.
Connects.
Clothesline. Avoided contact and brought a big attack of their own. What a suplex. Ooh.
She's getting fired up.
The powerhouse Raquel Rodriguez. Liv has the shoulder.
is either madness or brilliance.
Big boots into the cage. No room for error. No, 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 no. This is out of control. Meanwhile, here's McCarron. Just escapes defeat. She's going for the victory. She pops the shoulder up and one.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it. Roxanne Perez. This has to be it.
Roxanne can taste victory now.
Stopping the pin on her teammate.
I'm happy she did. I don't want this match to end.
Jumping complete.
Cargill from behind with a double chicken wing hoist her opponent up into the sky. But be here right. It doesn't get any closer than that without the bell ringing.
I don't think Cargill can prevent what's incoming. Here comes another one. Going up high with the punch.
Raquel interrupts the attack. Sent into the corner. Oh, and that will keep Rodriguez at bay.
Oh, nice. Schoolboy from behind. We know what Roxanne's thinking here.
Way into the pin. This is for the match.
Rox. Will Perez take advantage? Stephanie McCarron with her opponent tied up.
Back to the torso area. This could become a strategy. Attacking the torso again, doing a little more damage. Neckbreaker. Ripley is headed up top. Up high.
The powerhouse Cargill standing over a fallen opponent. Applies the double chicken wing. This is the...
Into the gut by Ripley. Followed by...
Roxanne's got to dig deep now.
Ripley got him. Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
Here are your winners. The team of Rhea Ripley, Joe Cargill, Io Sky, and Stephanie McCarron.
And this team will take, in my opinion, a well-deserved victory lap.
They won't leave this match the same people they went in as, but they will leave victorious. And depending on whom you ask, that is all that matters.
The greatest underdog the world has ever known, Rey Mysterio.
What Rey lacks in size, he more than makes up for in heart. And he is the most recognized luchador in wrestling history.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the LWO from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
The leader of the LWO, shaping the future for other luchadors.
And here comes one of my favorites.
And his opponent, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Big Amaya Carr!
I'll tell you one thing, I don't think I've ever seen a more self-centered superstar in my time here in WWE.
Well then, Byron, you've clearly never seen the WWE Hall of Fame.
Hey, everyone in the Hall of Fame has a reason to have an ego. This superstar, they haven't earned it just yet.
And let me take this opportunity to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you watching tonight.
I gotta say, I don't know if it's because I ate too much turkey or if it's just Saxton's commentary. It's a good thing this match coming up is gonna give me a little boost.
It's Saxton's commentary. Speed, agility, and heart. Those are the first things that come to mind when Rey Mysterio is brought up.
Yeah, Cole, and that doesn't even cover everything Mysterio possesses. He's proven time and time again that he's fearless, even in the face of extreme adversity.
There's certainly no lack of adjectives when it comes to Mysterio, Corey.
He's taking on a guy that's looking to put him in his place here tonight. This guy's been saying all week how he's going to prove a point in this match tonight.
Locks up. Moving into a wrist lock.
Shifting into a top wrist lock now.
Oh, shot right to the gut.
Trying to make the switch out here, and does quickly to a side headlock.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen. Taking out the arm, great strategy.
Holy time offense there.
This is just brute power. Release German.
How benevolent he is, giving these people time to take their pictures and really get a true glimpse of greatness.
Boom! Drop right across the neck. Shoulders down, pinning predicament. No, he kicks out at two.
He won't allow himself to be embarrassed this early on.
With the lariat. Corey, Rey Mysterio was obviously a legend in this business. How do you approach someone with such a long and storied career?
Cole, there's so much tape on Mysterio, he could have his own streaming service. So coming into a match against him, the best bet you have is to do your homework. Eventually, the student always becomes the master.
Looks like that really got him there.
Yeah, Rey as locked in as ever there.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Big kick. He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle.
Mysterio on the top rope. Avalanche Bulldog.
Here's the cover.
Could be it.
Just kicks out.
He thought he had it.
Oh, man. Uh-oh, monkey flip.
I love it.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope. Here we go.
Right on point with the frog splash from Mysterio. Mysterio concealing his
Shoulder up before three.
They're almost all over, almost a 3 count.
Yeah, talk about a close call.
Mysterio is almost impressed right now. His opponent is showing just as much heart tonight.
And he gets directed into the corner.
The Exploder. Bang into the corner. And it looks like Rey's not the only one with a will to win. Into a German suplex. He got the shoulder up in time.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some depth.
What's he planning to do here? Roll him on his belly. Single leg crab.
Single leg Boston Crab. And Gets in deep. Pain just painted all across his face right now.
Struggling to fight out. Can he survive?
Gotta find a way out of the single leg Boston Crab. Oh, wow, look at this incredible effort to get out. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Massive miscalculation on that one. Belly to back suplex coming. No!
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Put in the corner now.
Caught him right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
Uh-oh. This is going to be nasty.
Huge overhead belly to belly from the ropes.
Up and over. And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out.
Uh-oh.
German suplex.
This battle's found its way right to our doorstep.
Oh, no, guys. We better get out of here.
Get out of the way, Corey.
Spoken like a true man of bravery, Saxton. He wants this fight on the outside. Wow, what a situation. Hanging armbar locked in.
This is bad. This is really bad.
Heading to the top rope here.
And he's giving us all a show now.
Oh, my God. Oh, you paid for that. High risk.
Oh.
Mysterio sent flying.
Oh, look out. And just in time, he gets out of there.
Targeting the arm to great effect.
Turned it around with a reversal.
Snapmare could set something else up.
Uh-oh, guys.
We should probably take a step back here. Coming back from the outside now. Ray had that well scouted.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Uh-oh, this is going to be bad. Really bad. Oh!
This has gotten out of control.
Oh, my!
And he had raised no.
Uh-oh.
Ray saw that coming. Stop.
And Mysterio still showing his tenacity in the late goings of this match.
Mysterio wants to wreak as much havoc on his competition as humanly possible.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the...
From the top.
Diving headbutt. Could that be enough?
For the win. No, a 2 count.
Almost inhuman at this point. These men have given everything they have and more at this point.
This is a critical moment now to see who can find a way to keep going. Counters to gain the advantage. Lariat. Mysterio, what's he gonna do?
Setting up again. Cross by Rey Mysterio. Mysterio turned his lights off.
Wow, looks like this book has a couple more in it. We might be seeing a whole saga written tonight.
And Mysterio clearly frustrated over that kick out, asking himself, what do I have to do next? Everyone is on their feet in this building.
Absolutely showing the respect for all the exertion these athletes are putting each other through.
Cover, cover, this could be it. Rotates out and gets the cover. Mothers. And the count stopped short of 2.
I am shaking my head.
Oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Ankle lock! Ankle lock!
Rey Mysterio trying to hang on.
Can the luchador survive?
Tap out. There it is.
We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Here is your winner, Pig Amaya Carr.
Rey Mysterio unable to come out on top tonight.
Rey just got beat here. Simple as that. It makes you wonder if he's questioning if he's still got it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
Behold the irresistible force and annihilator of WWE.
Nia Jax has targeted everyone in the women's locker room.
Whether it be as a singles or tag team competitor, Jax has dominated and reached the very top.
Indeed, Nia Jax has become an unrelenting, remorseless powerhouse. And guys, what a thrill it must be for these superstars to compete here on Thanksgiving.
Especially considering what this day has meant to this industry over the years. For decades, Thanksgiving was considered one of the biggest nights of sports entertainment. And that tradition continues here tonight.
The EST of WWE. Just signature, exuberant energy.
Now, Belair is always ready for her next big moment.
And always highly motivated to be the best at everything she does.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Introducing the challenger from San Diego, California, Nia Jax. And her opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
The crowning jewel of the women's division being contested here.
The final moments to focus on the prize before turning your attention on the competition.
There's the bell, and it's on. The WWE Women's Championship represents everything these women stand for as athletes.
Look, the hype's in the rearview mirror. It's time to buckle up because there's nothing like being on this stage, throwing down for the highest of prizes in the game. Oh! Ricocheting off the turnbuckles.
Belair lands hard ringside. And outside she goes. What's her plan here? Setting up for something here.
Oh, man! That looks like it hurts.
Throws her back in from ringside. What are they going to do? Oh, look at this. Look at this power.
No way.
Lift the power. Early cover for the title. And she kicks out.
Trying to make short order of things there. Like a brick wall running into you.
Corey, what's got to be the game plan when taking on Nia Jax?
You have to know how.
Down for the pin. The champ kicks out easily.
Definitely looks in a hurry to finish things.
Setting them up. A thing of beauty.
Big clothesline.
And an overbearing amount of offense against Belair here.
This is exactly why Jax is so dominant.
And she reversed it.
Hoisted high above her head.
And the challenger is going for it. The champ not letting the ref get to two.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this.
She gets bounced into the corner. Point of the elbow, nailed it. Jax is showcasing her power right here.
Bianca unable to find breathing room.
An insult to injury. We just saw a different kind of brute force. All the human senses under attack. They'll never be the same. Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Jax absolutely not backing down.
Well, that'll hinder your modeling career.
Making a mockery of your opponent could eventually... And into the pin. Title on the line.
Oh! Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Sidewalk slam. This could do it. She breaks the count quick.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Bang, what a knee. Bianca's being taken full advantage of now.
Just brutal attacks coming from Nia Jax.
Off the headbutt in control in this matchup. Wait just a minute. Are you kidding me?
I think it is.
It sure is. These superstars did not expect this. Look out! She's here!
From behind! Oh, what the heck? She's interfering in the match.
You knew something was going to go down.
Now that could change the course of this match.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Oh, body checking them into a whole other area code.
Bianca feeling a rush of confidence.
All the way up. And
She goes back into the ring.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
She leaves the ring, but she can be counted out here. One step ahead of Bianca there.
she's got something in mind here. Up high.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Taking flight only to find nobody home at ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation.
Belair able to counter.
Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
Watch this. This is nasty.
Brutality.
Wow.
Treating the cranium like a basketball.
And the champ now having to deal with relentless strikes from a motivated challenger. It is unbelievable what these athletes have been putting each other through.
Absolutely pushing each other beyond any normal human's limits.
The champ in a very bad way.
Yeah, she's in a lot more than rough shape here. Power slam. I didn't know they had that kind of strength.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm. Ooh, right across the solar plexus.
Foot to the belly.
Running leg drop.
Oh, no, it's roll up.
The count was stopped before it started.
Where in the world does one...
Bianca Belair, there's the power. A number of clotheslines from Bianca. She had that scouted.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
Bianca telling her opponent, come get some. Jax with great wherewithal.
Gets driven into the corner.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Muscling up her opponent. You know what's next.
K.O.D. Did the champ just close this out?
Cover.
And the champ stands tall once again.
Now let's take another look at these wonderful women in action.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
And was able to push aside the metaphorical noise in this one and secure the victory.
Hey, they were just trying to keep them on their toes here. And guess what? They did. So it looks like a win-win to me.
Yeah, more like a game plan backfiring, Corey. And that is cause for celebration.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Now this is going to be fun.
Trick possesses ridiculous confidence and off-the-charts athleticism.
Now Williams is a cut above the rest. He has the raw power and speed to succeed.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
WWE Universe, bow before the ruler.
Sir, yes, sir. Oba Femi is an absolute powerhouse.
The holder of the longest NXT North American title reign at 272 days.
Which I might add, Oba won in his 10th match. Not his 10th match in WWE, his 10th match ever.
And guys, what a thrill it must be for these superstars to compete here on Thanksgiving.
Especially considering what this day has meant to this industry over the years. For decades, Thanksgiving was considered one of the biggest nights of sports entertainment. And that tradition continues here tonight.
Introducing the challenger. From Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams. And his opponent, from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 273 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Oba.
One of the most prestigious titles in all of sports entertainment here for the taking, the United States Championship.
There is a...
Williams connects, trick shot. That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
Shoulders up.
He's not even close to being done yet.
It is unreal that this match is still going on after a maneuver that would end most matches.
Pops up their opponent.
The ruler with the fall from grace. Perfect execution by the champion.
3-2 count. Title still on the line.
That's how much winning this title means, to give everything you've got. I don't know how much you can have left after that, but you've got to be impressed.
And I think to get the pinfall, you have to try that maneuver one more time.
What now?
Kick right to the gut.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
Covered.
We're going to shut this down.
Shoulder up before the count started.
What is it gonna take to put him away?
Deadlift. Look at this power slam. Directly into the cuffs.
The damage is done.
Shoulder up, shoulder up.
How in the world did he kick out?
And slides back into the ring. Boom! Read that one.
Ripped in the hard way.
And Femi is going full tilt here.
And Williams needs to reassess.
Trick shot by Williams.
Already headed toward the title change.
And going for the pin. Somehow he kicked out.
Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over.
Who knows what that kick out cost? The champ might be running on fumes.
Throwing everything in the kitchen sink in there, but to no avail.
For good measure.
Being placed in the corner here.
Getting lifted to the top rope. Grips applied. Into the choke slam.
Cover for the championship. No, title still hangs in the balance.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
There goes all our notes and monitors.
This table's about to serve a very different purpose.
Look at the confidence from Williams.
All right, he's got to refocus up now. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
Williams dodges.
Femi saw what was coming.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in. Back and forth, trading reversals.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Look at this power from Oba. My God.
And now this conflict has found its way right by our announce table.
In another minute, the chaos could be right on top of us.
The confidence of Femi clearly through the roof. Pops up there. Unbelievable. What ingenuity from the challenger.
No, it's not over.
An arrogant display from the champion. Stealing that move might just light a fire under the challenger.
How draining was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summoned at least one more time? Oh, and he stops that offense.
Has him set up in the corner of the ring.
And here we go now, top rope.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah, I think Trick's face might have taken the brunt of that one.
Has their opponent down, and the camel clutch is cinched in.
He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in tight.
Yet he's still struggling, refusing to give up. Gotta find a way out of the camel clutch. That'll do it. What's Oba thinking here?
Counters that with an arm drag.
Cover to be crowned champion. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
And no one could have predicted the lengths these superstars would go to steal the show tonight. Down to Owen, and a double axe handle smash.
What's he going to do to Trick?
Uh-oh!
Oh, Femi gets cut off.
His mind is turning. Might be close to the end. Shoulder tackle.
And Femi being aligned into position.
Catches the kick. Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it.
Pops up there.
Unable to fall from Grace.
That could be enough to continue the reign.
2. Oh, kick out at 2.
Just barely able to kick out. I thought the champ had it in the bag.
This is how much the championship means. You can see the sweat drip out of the challengers every pore.
That was a golden opportunity to end things. Now he's got to hope the opportunity presents itself again.
Caught with that sharp elbow.
Pull right back in. Side slam. The energy in here is palpable. Something truly special is unfolding before our eyes.
Pops up there.
The ruler with the fall from Grace.
The champ taking care of business here.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Big slam.
And now he's back into the ring.
He doesn't have much time to get back in the ring.
And Femi is channeling the energy of this crowd.
Uh-oh. Elbow drop. The champ is starting to suffer.
I'm surprised that more damage hasn't been done at this point. He got
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Kicks out.
You see the look on the challenger's face. So close to becoming champion, but the champ won't stay down.
Heading to ringside now. European uppercut.
Across the knee with a backbreaker and a second. Plus one more. 3 consecutive backbreakers. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Knee lift. Now the pin for the championship.
He just shut everyone up, and now Trick Williams is the new champion.
Sometimes a match can't live up to the hype, guys, but that one sure did.
here is your winner, and new WWE United States Champion, Trick Williams.
He won the match and the championship with it.
He wanted this title so badly, and he went in there and made it happen. Impressive stuff.
The following is a men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
The best in the world.
Introducing first, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
The best in the world is now in the match. Beyond.
Made a surprising return to WWE right after War Games in 2023. 1 year later, he was in War Games.
Not just that, Cole. CM Punk was the difference maker when joining the original Bloodline that night, helping that team achieve victory.
We've seen Punk fight for others in War Games before, but tonight, CM Punk fights for himself.
The franchise is here.
An all-time great in the absolute prime of his career.
And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
This is the kind of match where reputations are made or broken. It is a crucible in which top stars are forged.
And he is facing the ultimate challenge, trying to guide his team to victory despite being at a numbers disadvantage.
It's a tall task, but he's convinced himself and his team that they're up for it. They think they have just as good a shot at winning this as the other guys.
Well, I hope that confidence isn't misplaced. In War Games, one single mistake is enough to bring your whole game plan crashing down.
So this match is now underway, and with only 2 competitors in the cage, this is almost like the calm before the storm.
Oh yeah, the intensity only goes up from here.
And that's what we love about War Games.
Pulled in for a belly-to-belly. Bang! He finds a counter. Oh, what a kick. Looks like the nerves have settled a bit. Now these teams can keep their eyes on the long game.
Absolutely. This is where entrance order becomes incredibly important, especially during the stretches of a numbers disadvantage.
Calculating the next move here.
Ouch. Honestly, not a great move. Take off. Oh. Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
Caught that and reversed it. And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant.
Ooh, dropped right on their face.
Neck is trapped. Gentlemen, the advantage has officially shifted.
Numbers advantage or not, he's leaving nothing to chance as he searches under the apron. Turns that back on Cena. Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here. Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him.
Bin kick right to the gut. Look at the amount of members on each team now. This truly has the potential to become one-sided.
Oh, kendo stick right to the head.
Oh, this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Boom! Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting dang dangerous.
Cody's taking a moment to soak it all in.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Now watch this.
Northern Lights. New entrant about to come in and not a moment too soon.
That last shot did major damage. Blood's running down his face. And with the next combatant on their way, it looks like things are close to a fair fight once again.
Oh, an overhand punch. Forearm to the kidneys.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Quick thinking by The Rock.
Uncorks a thunderous.
Cody Rhodes. Crossroads by Cody.
Cody's put a lot of competitors out with that.
Stops the attack with a hit to the gut.
He begins to climb the wall of the War Games cage. Top rope. Elbow drop from the top rope.
I'd love to see this. I challenge you to find anyone more talented than this man right here. And over to the other ring he goes.
He hits him right in the midsection.
He has him lined right in his sights.
Only seconds away from giving.
The American Nightmare nails the crossroads.
Can that keep Cena down?
You have to think these competitors expected this to be a difficult challenge.
Even so. And hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here.
Wearing that area down here.
Submission's locked in and not even a tap out here could save you.
Yeah, man, and would you look at that? He just let go of a submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now. Uh-oh. I wouldn't be getting up if I were him.
Looking for something big here.
Way too... Oh, man, what a boot. Look at this. Just unlit.
Cody Rhodes hooks his opponent.
Looking to put his opponent on Dream Street. Crossroads.
You can sense it. This crowd is on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe is ready to erupt. Are we close to the beginning of the end?
Cody.
Crossroads. Rhodes just turned the lights out.
Pulled in from the next entrant in Cody to even up the odds.
sweep.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Searching under the ring, thinking something there can give their team a boost.
Oh, man, he took a hard landing into the other ring.
Then back to Randy Orton.
There won't be any coming back for The Rock now.
He's going under the apron. You must certainly have a plan here.
Alabama slam. Left hook. Ooh. Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash. Oh, springboard roundhouse.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Through the table.
Table is shattered into pieces. He just has to stay down after that.
Oh, he's going to be picking splinters out for weeks.
Timer's almost up. This next entrant gives their team the advantage inside the cage.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Orton looking to end this.
This could do it. Crossroads.
Cody Rhodes nailed it.
Here they come, looking to give their team the upper hand as soon as possible.
And I don't like it, but in War Games, a one-sided brawl is all perfectly legal. The WWE Universe is absolutely on fire right now.
I can barely hear you, Byron. I'm loving this.
The People's Champion is being targeted.
Climbing up the War Games cage, headed for the top.
High to the top. What's he have in store?
Cena going low. Look at
Sunsets the powerbomb. Gets lifted into position. And took too long setting up for that maneuver.
Spiked him.
Big plans in mind for the Viper.
stalking this clip.
Flying.
Up high. Then face off the plate.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Dodge is out of the way.
Better make your way into the bedroom quickly. Your team needs you.
Moonsault sent flying over to the other ring and planted them with the well. Move over, Byron. Let a professional call this one because this is going to be nasty. Can run.
Has officially begun.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Comes out with glazed over. But
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Oh, just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
left hammer right to the gut. Boom.
Thinking of going high risk here.
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Up high. Orton hooking his opponent. Going right after the neck. Neckbreaker.
The Rock with the most elite.
Styles rolling up his opponent. There it is, a calf crusher.
Dang, are you kidding me? Elbow.
Cody hook.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. John Cena won't come back from that.
The can's hot. I think we all know what Styles wants next.
This pin could put the Rock away for good.
This is grueling. Look at the torque happening here.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing.
Punk with his opponent in position. Punk with his opponent in position. GT.
And then shoulders down.
Might put him away right now.
And now here's Cena.
What a gutsy performance. Up in the ante right here.
Look at the arms. Leaping ability.
Hail Mary makes the pin. This might be it. Still in it with a quick kick out.
How this match is still going on now is all the reasoning.
Landing a big hit with that hammer.
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer.
Cody's being covered. This could be it. Kicking out in time.
He just won't give up. The WWE Universe is pouring more. Rhodes looking to end this. There's Crossroads.
He's put a lot of competitors out with that. Side Russian leg sweep.
He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
It seems like his head might be the target here. That's under. Pele kick. What are we about to see?
And he's into the pin. Now we have Orton. No, 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 no. Kick out, kick out.
Everyone thought that was 3.
The Vipers lined up his prey. We know what's next. Randy Orton.
He's standing tall on top of the cage now. Going up the cage now. Must have some... No, 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 no. Holy hell.
Making the most of that with the pin.
But now we see Cena.
Beautiful.
Neckbreaker for the float over.
That was pretty.
Tossed clear across that gap and crashing down into the opposite ring.
This is
Randy now for the win. And there's the win. Huge win here tonight.
That match is worth another look.
Here we go.
Here are your winners, the team of CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and AJ Styles.
Another spectacular War Games match ending in a big victory for this team.
You have to appreciate what every superstar did inside that cage tonight. It's incredible that any of them are still standing.